Culture Kids! Welcome to the show! Grab your imaginary passports and your bags because it's time to become world-traveling explorers right where you are.
Hello, hello. My name is Asher and I'm your host along with my mom, Kristen.
Today, I'm excited to share some of the fun ways our Culture Kids communities around the world are celebrating the winter holidays. We're going to learn about Hanukkah celebrations with Rabbi Selilah and learn about the origins of popular Christmas traditions celebrated by families across the globe. Before we get started on our episode, we want to say hello to Conan, who is 5 years old and lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Conan's favorite episodes are the shaved ice episode and the shark episode.
Thanks, Conan. I hope we can visit Wisconsin someday.
Me too. It's a beautiful state full of scenic lakes and really friendly people. And we also want to say happy birthday to Jacob from Arkansas, who is turning 6 years old. Jacob is spending the holidays visiting his grandparents and enjoying spending time with his new cat.
I hope you have a happy birthday.
Okay, Culture Kids, let's get ready to meet Rabbi Selilah to learn about Hanukkah. We also want to say thank you to Remy and Jordan S. from the UK and Avi from New York City for sharing your Hanukkah traditions with us.
And here's Rabbi Selilah.
Hi, Kristen. Hi, Asher. Hi, Culture Kids.
Thank you so much for meeting us here. Can you tell us about yourself?
I am the director of Shalem Preschool. I thought I would come talk to you guys today about Hanukkah.
We don't celebrate it in our family, but we have many friends that do. And we love learning about how other friends celebrate winter holidays. Can you tell us more about Hanukkah?
So Hanukkah is a pretty minor holiday in Judaism. It's not like a really big holiday, but it's a really special one. It's one where we get to light the Hanukkah, which is a type of menorah, which has candles in it, has 9 candles in it. And we take that very special menorah, or sometimes actually families take one menorah for each family member. And we get to put them in our window.
Why by the window?
Because it's really important to bring the light out into the world as we light those candles.
That's nice. So the light will shine through. Must look pretty.
And each night for 8 nights, we get to light the candles as a family. And we say some blessings that thank God for bringing us to this time, for allowing us to celebrate this holiday. And after we light the candles, we sing some songs, some of which are really neat and some of which are really silly.
Like what? I love silly songs.
Like spinning dreidels, where we get to make nonsense rhymes. It's one of my kids' favorites.
I know that song. I learned it at school. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay.
Yes, it's a really fun song, and I definitely know it too.
One of the very special messages that I love the most, and the kids and I at the preschool talk all the time, is about the oil.
Oil? Like what you cook with?
Yeah. Now, the story of Hanukkah and the oil is that they had a little bit of oil, but it was only enough to last one day, but it really lasted 8 days. And we tell that story because the rabbis long ago wanted to teach every child, every adult too, actually, that a little could go a long way.
What does that mean?
Even though you're a little person with a little voice, you can make a big difference in the world.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we love to focus on about Hanukkah. Go out there and change something, whether it's in the classroom and helping a friend, helping someone who doesn't have as much as we do. In fact, one of the traditions that we use with this is one of the nights of Hanukkah, we go out and do something that helps the world instead of opening presents.
I love that. It's a message we love sharing with our Culture Kids families too. You are never too young or too little to brighten someone's day or make a friend feel extra special.
So because we tell that story of the oil, we get to have some very fun traditions, which is that we eat foods that have to do with oil.
Oh, like French fries or chicken fingers? They're definitely fried in oil.
We actually make donuts.
What? Lucky! I didn't know donuts were fried.
Oh yeah, Donuts are made by frying dough in hot oil, which gives them that crispy outside and soft, yummy inside.
They're called sufganiyot, and they're filled not only with jelly, but they're also filled with things like chocolate and caramel. And they're these warm, delicious, ooey gooey donuts.
Oh.
So, for instance, at my preschool, we have our Hanukkah celebration we always call PJ and Donuts, because the kids get to come at night to light the candles, and they come in their pajamas to be cozy. And we sing Hanukkah songs, and we get to eat donuts. It's amazing.
That sounds so nice and cozy.
Best dessert ever! Could you repeat the name of the donuts again?
Sufganiyot.
Sufganiyot.
Great job.
I hope we can try some of these special donuts this season.
Me too. When is Hanukkah this year? I know it changes every year, like Lunar New Year or Ramadan.
So this year, it happens to start on the same day as Christmas. And this is very special for those families that might have people in them who celebrate Christmas and who celebrate Hanukkah, like my family. My parents celebrate Christmas, but my family celebrates Hanukkah, which means that we get to share each other's holidays and still celebrate together.
That's cool. So multiple traditions and multiple celebrations?
Yep, every family is different, and some may celebrate multiple traditions and some may not. No matter what you believe in or what holidays you choose to celebrate, the winter season is about bringing warmth and love to everyone around you.
Cool. Thank you, Rabbi.
It was great talking with you today. Thanks so much for having me.
Maybe we'll come back when you guys make sufganiyot.
This sounds like a great idea.
Bye, Kristen. Bye, Asher. Bye, Culture Kids.
So a couple of episodes ago, we explored some fun Catalonian Christmas traditions. Today, we're diving into the origins of some of the wonderful Christmas traditions celebrated by our Culture Kids communities around the world.
Ho, ho, ho!
A big thank you to Cassie from Los Angeles and David M. from Seattle for sharing your special Christmas tree decorating traditions with us.
That's right, decorating a tree is a tradition that many families enjoy during this time of the year, even if they don't celebrate Christmas. While Christmas originally honors the birth of Jesus Christ, it has also become a universal symbol of warmth, love, and kindness, a time to come together and share joy with those around us.
But why do we decorate a tree? Like, where did that come from?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Good question. Let's jump into our magical culture train time machine and travel back in time 2,000 years ago to ancient Egypt. Ready?
Phew! That was fun. Mom, look! Egypt! Everything feels so sunny and different. What can we learn about trees here?
Well, here in ancient Egypt, they loved using greenery to celebrate life and renewal. During winter, Egyptians worshipped Ra, the sun god. When winter brought shorter days and less sunlight, they believed Ra was feeling weak. To honor him and encourage his strength in return, Egyptians filled their homes with green palm leaves, a symbol of life and victory. It was their way of celebrating that life would keep going even in the darker days of winter.
So instead of celebrating Christmas because it didn't exist yet, they used greenery to remind them that brighter days were ahead.
Exactly. Long before Christmas existed, people in many parts of the world used greenery as symbols of hope and life. Those traditions eventually influenced some of the decorations we use today. And now traveling over to Germany in the 16th century.
Whoa!
So the modern Christmas tree tradition began in Germany in the late 1400s to early 1500s. Germans set up paradise trees, often decorated with apples in honor of Adam and Eve's feast day on December 24th.
Whoa! And the Feast of Adam and Eve, celebrated on December 24th, honors the biblical first humans, Adam and Eve.
Yep, families began adding candles to these trees, a custom reportedly inspired by Martin Luther, who was moved by the sight of stars twinkling through evergreen branches.
Beautiful!
And by the 1840s, Christmas trees became popular in England thanks to Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, who brought the tradition from Albert's German heritage.
Then in the United States, Christmas trees became widespread by the late 1800s as German immigrants introduced the practice during the 19th century.
And fast forward to now, from the twinkling lights and colorful ornaments to the star at the top, the tree has grown into a symbol of joy, hope, and togetherness. Whether in a cozy home in the United States, a bustling city in Germany, or a peaceful town in Japan, families gather around their trees to share love and celebrate traditions that have been passed down for generations.
Ah, my music!
Wait, I have a question.
Yes?
Why do we always put a star on the top of the Christmas tree? We have 2 Christmas trees in our house, and one of them has a star and one of them has an angel. Why is that?
Good question. We were just gonna get to that. So, the tradition of placing a star on top of the Christmas tree began as a way to symbolize the Star of Bethlehem, which guided the wise men to Jesus' birth.
And the wise men were 3 special visitors who traveled a long way to see baby Jesus when he was born.
Yep, they followed a bright star in the sky called the Star of Bethlehem. And the tradition of placing a star on top of the tree began in the 19th century and has become a worldwide symbol of the Christmas celebration.
And what about the angel on top of the tree? She looks so peaceful and she lights up on our Christmas tree.
The angel on top of the Christmas tree is a symbol of the angels who appeared in the Bible to announce the birth of Jesus to the shepherds. The angels proclaimed, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men," making angels a key part of the celebration of Jesus' birth.
So over time, it has become a popular tradition and definitely one of my favorites.
And mine too.
I love this time of the year. I love it because everything is so festive, and we get to give gifts and receive them.
Yep, and even though this time of the year for so many countries around the world is full of fun events, decorations, and beautiful lights, some countries or religions, like Islam for example, may not celebrate Christmas or specific winter holidays because they may celebrate other holidays at different times of the year. But what we all share during this winter season is a love for the warmth of home, the laughter around the dinner table, and the simple joy of being with the people that we love. And to our Culture Kids families, from our family to yours, we wish you a wonderful winter holiday season for your whole family. Whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's, Las Posadas, or Kwanzaa, or even if you don't celebrate anything this season, we appreciate all that you do to make this world a brighter place. And lastly, always remember that you and your family are valued, welcomed, and celebrated exactly as you are because every child belongs here at Culture Kids.
Joke time! You go first.
Oh, okay. What is it called when a snowman gets really angry?
What?
A meltdown!
Oh, I get it. Because, when you're angry, you get kind of hot. But snowmen are ice, so when they get hot, they melt. But a meltdown?
Yep, a meltdown! And we all have meltdowns at some point or another. Apparently even snowmen.
My turn.
Okay, go.
How do Christmas trees get their email?
How?
They log on. Get it? Because, the Christmas trees have logs?
Yes, like they're made out of wood, so log, but you log on to your email? Excellent. Thanks for joining us today. We have exciting trips to Morocco, Italy, and so much more coming up. Hit subscribe and please tell everyone you love about Culture Kids. As many of you already know, we don't really have a marketing team or really a budget, so spreading the word is what helps our show grow. Thank you for all that you do, and see you next week. Bye-bye.